Fighter Gaming presents. All right, gentlemen, we ready?
Yep.
Pretty sure.
All right, so let's get back into it. I figured out a cool name for our, these one-shots called short tails. Or small tails. Small tails, that's what it was. Small tails. So,
Okay.
that's good. I'm glad because I was wondering what the fuck to call this. So last we left off, which we shouldn't have left off, but we did. You guys had figured out a bunch of information regarding the possible identity of this being that's been killing some of these villagers and potentially kidnapping some villagers and possibly kidnapping the former groups of the adventurers that came before you. As you guys investigated around town asking questions, you guys thought, maybe it's the old man. So after a night of following his ass around and seeing that he's just patrolling the town, you guys decided to go to a cave. And in this cave, you guys found some orange-scaled kobolds that tried to warn you off, but seeing as the Tenley is the only one that can speak Draconic, basically threatened to kill them all if they didn't bring him their goods. It came down to either you guys killing them or them killing you and attacking the town. So you guys figured you guys would attack them, and you guys have been mercilessly going down these caves, these intricate tunnels, and just slaughtering every fucking kobold you come across. So, and that is where we find ourselves. We find ourselves in the caves with the scent of kobolds, blood, and this other weird putrid smell that none of you can quite place. And I believe we left off with Tenley and I am gonna forget your fucking name, Mydorth. Fenric, thank you. I'm gonna have to pull it up here. So yeah, we left off of Tenley, Fenric, and Giovanni killing a kobold that stood in their way from proceeding further down the tunnels. Oh, and I almost forgot. Fucking Yori absolutely obliterated, what was it, 3 fucking kobolds at once?
I believe it was 3, yeah.
Yeah.
It fucking straight up said you've been thunderstruck and just obliterated them. Ashed them motherfuckers.
That was awesome. That was fucking awesome.
Alright.
Yeah.
So, Tenley and Fenric, what are you guys gonna do? You guys gonna go further down the tunnel? You guys gonna turn back? What's the plan?
I vote to go further down the flesh tunnel.
Let's move it onwards. But man, that fucker was tough.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, he didn't go down fucking easy. Come on, Fenric, hurry up. Don't get left behind.
I don't remember how to move.
The arrow keys.
Oh, here we go.
As you guys walk through this tunnel into what appears to be a cooking area, you see a single kobold that's hissing at you from across the room. You see the pigs cooked up nice and everything. And as he's hissing at you and growling at you, Tenley, you understand these hisses and growls to be, why are you here? Leave now.
I No problem, no problem. We'll turn around and be on our way. I turn around, put an arrow into my bow, and turn back around and fire right at the motherfucker.
All right, roll to hit.
Damn.
Fucking hell.
Alright, inventory, short bow. Attack or standard roll?
An attack.
$11.
There should be a plus on there.
Oh,
Oh, you said
Oh,
that was a
sure.
19.
Goddamn.
Damn.
Yeah, so roll.
How do I know? Where's my
So
where
at
does
the
it say what my plus is?
in the I don't know where it says on your plus thing. It should say on the bow that it has plus something to hit. Looks like it's plus 4 to hit.
Damn.
So it's a 15.
Well, no, I mean there was another plus on there, so
It must be proficient.
yeah, I'm thinking
expert.
proficiency on a bow or some shit. But yeah, you got 19, so that's a fucking hit. Roll damage.
Is it a critical hit or just a normal hit?
It's just a normal. Because I think for you,
1d6.
20s are crit or 20s are crit.
Oh shit! I got a 1, but it says +4, so that would be a 5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fuck. So you turn around, and as you turn around, you load that arrow in, and I mean, you just straight shoot through underneath the fucking the cooked pig, and it hits the kobold dead in the chest and pierces him to the fucking cupboard behind him, killing him instantly.
God damn. You're going full IDF on his ass. War crimes and all. Oh yeah, we'll leave.
Yeah.
Dang.
Right? Jesus
I,
Christ!
I look around to see if I can see any indication of where their treasure is.
You look around the area, and it just seems that this was what they were using to cook food. There's no treasure to be found in this room. It's it's just an area where they're cooking food.
I turn to Fenric and I say, you still never paid me for that gold I hope to find.
I
Giovanni
did.
starts walking up to the pig while you guys are talking. He just starts eating.
Who's that?
Giovanni?
I did. I gave you a 1 gold coin, and I told you I'll keep giving you a 1 gold coin for as long as you are rude.
So give me 1 gold coin, asshole.
Now that reminds me, how much gold did I find in the wall?
I
never
can't
told
even
me.
remember.
Well, you never told me.
Oh, I never told you? We'll say it's a sack of 200 gold.
Okay. Fine then. I'll give you a 1. If you're nice though, next time I'll give you 2.
Yeah, while you guys stand here fucking giving money, I'm gonna go down this here tunnel. I heard some commotion from over here. Oh, hey there, fucking Yori. How you doing?
Hey Giovanni. How are y'all getting along?
Hey, I have God as my the carpenter God is my guide, and I'm just living. I had some pig. There's some fucking pig back there. You want some pig?
I'm alright. Where's the other 2?
The talking shop, from what I understand. I don't care. I don't care to talk shop. I had some pork chop, if you get what I'm saying. Hey, yo.
Right. Ready to keep going then?
I mean, I guess, yeah, if my name ain't Giovanni Saint for CC's, or no, I fucking fucked up his name. If my name ain't Giovanni St. Francis of the Assisi Yitzhak Martinelli, then I don't know who the fuck I am. But yeah, I'm ready to go. You go?
All right then. And Yor will just still on that magical big ass floating hand. He'll just float north up through the next entrance.
Okay. As you do, you come through and you see, well, you and Giovanni, you both see a very large skeleton in this chamber and a couple of horses. And I believe... Huh?
No, nothing. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I was going to say, and I believe you see another kobold. Yeah.
Hooray.
All right. And as you guys walk through the entrance, what are you two doing, Fenley and Fenric? Or Tenley and Fenric?
Is that a hatch or a hole in the hallway above us?
Hard to tell from there.
Well, I'm going to go investigate.
All right. Go and investigate. And what are you going to do, Tenley?
Which way did Giovanni go? I missed that.
He went down the southwest tunnel.
I'm gonna go down the southwest tunnel, and I'm going to try and sneak so I can't be seen.
Okay, roll stealth. Let's see.
Plus 12. 11 plus 12, I got a 20. 23.
Damn.
Jesus. All right. Well, you are successfully sneaking.
All this does is give me 11s. I'll take it. So hold on. I can go 8 squares.
Basically the hallways. If you're going down the hallways, you can move from the you can move from one room to another. But in that room, you can only go your walking distance unless you're moving to another chamber and there are no enemies. All right, so you're in the other room. All right, now, Yori the rat. You see this kobold hissing at you, and he has a very large hammer or mallet in his hand, and he don't look like he's happy to see either one of you.
All right. Well, I am going to cast the Vicious Mockery cantrip, and I'm kind of just going to point at him and say, I'm going to make scale mail out of you.
All right, roll that damage.
All right. 2d. That's 4 and a 2, so a total of 6.
All right, so you say you're gonna make scale mail out of him, and he drops his mallet and just drops dead right there because apparently y'all are just gonna wipe these motherfuckers with wipe the floor with these motherfuckers, and you just see him just go stiff as a board and drop dead. Jesus Christ.
Nice.
You know, you didn't have to fucking do that to the poor little bastard. You know, you could have actually pretended to give him a fucking chance. I'm gonna pray over him. Dear Carpenter God, I beg you for forgiveness. We didn't know that he was gonna die so quickly. He shouldn't have been such a bitch. Hey, yo!
He didn't look like the negotiating type.
I don't know, he had a hammer. You know, my Carpenter God may have been a little more, little understanding. He could have built us a house. You never know. But perhaps maybe, across. Eh? Eh? You
He
get
kind
it.
of, yeah, he kind of just shrugs and kind of floats over to the. Now that the threat's out of the way, he kind of floats a little closer to that big ass pile of bones, and he's just like, Jesus, fuck, what is this thing?
Roll an investigation. And Tenley, what are you doing? You're hidden. No one knows you're there.
Isn't there also a horse and another kobold in here?
In the room that you're currently in? No.
Okay, I'm gonna once again sneak. I'm gonna go through the light and into the shadows.
Okay, you are in the shadows. No one sees you. No one's heard you. And what'd you get on that investigation roll?
Who?
Yori.
Oh, 19 plus 2, total of 21.
Jesus Christ. All right, so you're investigating these large bones, and while you're investigating them, Fenric, roll an investigation check, because you see this pit in front of you, but you can't seem to see the bottom.
Oh, I rolled a 29.
So there's a very large pit in front of you, and it appears as though if you can attempt to jump over it. However, you're pretty sure that the pit is deep as hell, and if you do end up falling in, you most likely will die. But you could attempt to jump it.
I guess I would like to try and attempt to jump then.
All right, roll an acrobatics check.
Yeet. Fuck, that's too far away. What's that? I don't like that number. I rolled a 6. I don't like that number.
So as you brace yourself and get ready for this jump, you start running, and you end up tripping over a bit of rock that's in your way, misstepping. And as you jump, you almost make it to the other side, but you don't. You grab the ledge with your fingertips, and you are hanging on for dear life. Roll a strength check, but at disadvantage.
Strength. Yeet. Oh well, fuck. Hang on. With disadvantage, that means I rolled twice?
Yes. And you take the lower of the two.
Well, then I'm not gonna roll twice, because I rolled a 1.
Oh no!
No.
So, as you try to pull yourself up, your fingers give way and you fall into the dark chasm. And as you continuously fall, you scream out for help, but it's too late, and you hit the bottom. You hit the bottom hard. I need you to roll 8d10 of falling damage.
Oh
8
my
D10?
god.
8d10.
Alright, then hang on.
If you want, you can roll it in the
That's what I was gonna do.
I was gonna say if it's easier. Watch it be perfect 10s. You know, this fucker gets 80 fucking damage.
How many?
8.
I'm getting real sick of you killing this motherfucker.
I didn't fucking do it.
Yeah,
That wasn't
this one's
me.
all my fault. This one's all my fault.
This is on him now, not me.
You killed my Dorothy, you bastard.
I gave him 2 chances.
D10?
D10, yes.
I think I have that right. No, I don't have that right. I forgot how to do the rolls.
This intermission has been brought to you by Mallow Tallow. Let's see.
Oh, that's a lot of high
There's
numbers.
a 0 in there.
Yeah, that was 43. So it's slash, you don't have to use my roll, but it was slash roll 8d10. And that's a forward slash.
So, were there spaces?
Nope, it was all one thing.
Oh, where the fuck is it? That should have been right. Forward slash roll 8d10.
We got tallow with garlic. We got tallow with extra garlic. And then we just got fucking garlic. Whoa.
Oh, you're special.
Nope, that's not right.
Nope, because that brought me to you.
Yeah,
The
it
other
made me
slash.
zoom in nice and close. I tried the other.
No,
slash first.
other slash. It's the other slash. Is it
I
a
tried that one
backslash?
first twice.
Oh, okay. Well, let's see.
I did forward slash roll.
All right. Do you want me to roll it for you then?
Yes, please.
Okay. Oh, that's not a valid command. I just fucking did it.
I think
Yeah,
the
that's
first
what
time,
it's telling me.
I think there's supposed to be a space between the roll and the dice number. Right?
Oh, let's see. Yeah, let's see. 8d10. Yep, it's a space
Okay.
between roll and the dice number. All right, my bad. I thought I did it all in one go.
There you go.
What did you get? 38.
38.
The same number
wow.
I got. So you take 38 points of fall damage. Are you alive?
Hold on, my brain hurts from
No, I get you.
doing math
I
yesterday and all
get you.
day. Do. Nope. Yes, I am still alive.
Jesus. All right, so you have hit the ground and you are way the fuck down there. But you are still alive somehow, some way. And now, Tenley, what are you doing? No one sees you. You see Yori investigating the bones. You see Giovanni praying to the carpenter god.
Did I hear?
Roll a perception.
Did I hear Fenric?
You can roll a perception, yeah. We'll see.
$16 plus 0. 16.
So, as you were sneaking about and focusing on doing whatever it is you were planning on doing, you do hear a slight voice. You could say possibly screaming for help, and that is under the wind that is currently howling through this chamber.
Okay. Do I recognize it as Fenric's voice?
Hard to tell. It could be his. It could be one of the kobolds, in Draconic. screaming for help. It's hard to tell at this juncture due to the wind howling through the caves.
Okay.
I
I
mean-
decide with all that commotion, it's probably best to go check on Fenric.
Okay. And
Last I saw him, he was over at the
he was in the
whatever
kitchen.
you
Yeah.
call it. Yeah. Can I get all the way over there in one turn or no?
We'll give it a couple turns, but let's see. We'll say you get down to here, first one. And now, Yori, as you're studying these bones, what are you looking for?
I'm just looking for like what exactly it is, because they look like really big bones, right?
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
in your journeys, you've heard tales of large beings, giants, and you've heard of them being quite considerably large. They are very formidable, and there's different subspecies of giants. Telling which one this one is kind of hard to tell. It could be a hill giant, it could be a stone giant. However, these are the bones of a giant. And you know from your journeys, killing one is not a simple task. It would take potentially an army of very particularly strong soldiers to take one down, or a very well-equipped party of adventurers.
Can I tell by looking at the bones like how long they've been there?
Yeah, you could say that they're within a couple weeks, if not a month. Been exposed to the elements, and as you're studying it, you look up and you see the hole in the cave in the ceiling of it, fairly high up, about 30 feet up. So
Would a fall from that height be enough to kill a giant?
no, you upon studying the bones, you could tell that this thing was killed. Something or someone's killed it. It may have fallen in there. The hole may have been caused by this giant, but the fall definitely didn't kill it.
Okay. That kind of makes Yori a bit more worried, considering how difficult it would be for kobolds to kill a giant. It'd probably be impossible. So he's kind of thinking, like, he kind of says out loud, something bigger must have came through here before. I don't think a bunch of kobolds could kill a giant.
Maybe he was, of the variety that like to drag his knuckles in the dirt. That kind of a giant. A little artistic. Yeah, you get my meaning?
Not really, no.
No, I ain't gonna come right out and say it. I mean, he's dead right there, or his bones are right there. I'm not gonna desecrate him. However, I will make sure to consecrate his bones, because I don't want him suffering in the afterlife, if that's what these fuckers actually believe in. He walks up to the bones and begins saying a prayer and consecrating them. And Tenley, as you're going through, you go into the next room and you do not see Fenric. The room is empty, except for the kobold that was pinned to the fucking to the cupboard.
Okay, I yell out, Fenric! Fenric, where are you? You better not have took off with my 98 gold coins.
Fenric, you hear some commotion coming from above.
Down here, you money goblin. I've had a not very bright moment.
Yeah, looks like you bit off a little more than you can chew. So let me see here.
I blame the rocky ground of the caves.
How far down is he?
He is approximately 80 feet.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't know that. All you see is just darkness. You can't see him. Well, no, you got that goblin. You got that goblin vision. I mean, you could see him down in the bottom of the pit. He looks injured, but really all you could tell is he's at the bottom of the pit. I think your goblin can see like 120 feet in darkness.
Okay.
I think.
I yell down. I say, "Hey, it looks like you're about 25 or 35 feet too short for me to drop my rope. Can you get up higher?"
I mean, I know this, what was he? This, spider spell thing.
Oh, shit.
I might be able to use that. I should have tried using it before when I tried to jump, but I just wanted to try.
Okay, well, I've got a 50-foot rope, but it looks like you're a little further than that down.
Probably. I can't tell. It's too dark. I can see the light, but nothing in between. But I'll try and climb up as far as I can.
You gotta help me somehow. Try to climb.
So
This is completely unrelated, but in the other room, Yori is just kind of idly playing the Curb Your Enthusiasm theme on his lute.
I'm trying to see how these guys are going to get out of this one. So, while you guys are discussing the plan of getting out of the hole, Giovanni has finished consecrating the bones and looks at you, Yori. Hey, there's a couple of fucking dead horses in here too. It appears that perhaps these wild horses may have fallen through this giant hole above us.
We're not too far from the town. What do you think's up there that would have caused a bunch of horses to fall down here?
I got no idea. I mean, it could... Honestly, it looks like they just fell in the hole. Either they fell in the hole and died upon impact, or they fell in the hole and were killed by these fucking lizards down here and eaten. Because the bones are picked clean. That's not rot. That's bones being picked clean. And there was a pig in the other room, so... We caught him during chow.
DM, could I use the big hand that I'm riding on to kind of float up to the entrance of the hole above?
How high can that hand float? Is there like no given height limit?
There's no given stats for it. I just imagined it would kind of function as a mage hand spell.
Okay, so then yeah, you float upward, and as you're getting closer to the opening, you see that the ground around it's still a bit jagged, like it's, freshly fallen, but a lot of the edges of it are still, are now smoothed. So it's about as old as those bones would be. And as you go through the top, you see that you are in a forest, surrounded by trees, and it's as if the whole collapse, or the top of the bottom of the ground and the top of the cave collapsed inward.
So nothing else of note up here?
No, just a bunch of trees, some wildlife, nothing too crazy, I should say.
Okay, I'll float back down and kind of just look at Giovanni and shrug and say, "Looks like the roof caved in."
Yeah, it happens. You know, cause shit. It's a pretty big cavern. I don't know if you've noticed, but a lot of these caverns here are pretty large.
They should have put some structural support in.
Well, these lizards, they don't seem too smart. I don't think they're running the show. They're weak as hell. We're walking through them like they're nothing. Hard to believe that these other adventurers had issue with these kobolds. That's even if they came across this way.
Well, then there must be something else, maybe deeper in the cave, because there's no way a bunch of kobolds could kill a giant, at least not with relative ease.
Yeah, not these kobolds, huh? You fucking sneeze on them and they die. You fucking spoke words to that one and he just dropped dead. What a bitch.
Or maybe I'm just that good.
Yeah, that could be, but still, you just said words. You was like, hey, you with the scales, fucking drop dead. And he was like, okay, and died. Fucking shame. But, we want to keep going down this cave, or we want to go meet up with the others?
Yori kind of thinks about it for a minute, and he shakes his head and says, "We should go back for the others, make sure they're all right."
Yeah, leaving that greedy ass goblin alone with Fenric. Yeah, I don't like that idea either. Probably
I fear for the safety of his coin purse.
Yeah, getting his pockets molested. Those fucking greedy ass green fingers of his. Jesus. Forgive me, Father. I know I shouldn't judge, but he is of the filthy skin, you know. But alright, we'll go back. And the both of you guys, huh?
Nothing like casual fantasy racism.
It's alright, I can say it because I'm half of it. And we get back.
Oh, you're half goblin?
Yeah, I'm half goblin. You didn't know that?
No, is that why you smell like swamp mud?
Yeah. Why I smell like swamp mud and I'm always interested in someone's coin purse. Hey, that looks a little bit heavy there. Mind if I carry the load?
Sure, but it's only a $20 bill.
It's okay. It looks like it's a burden to you. I'll take that burden off your hands. And we get back to you, Fenric and Tenley. You guys are still trying to figure out a plan to get Fenric out of this hole.
Oh.
Are you gonna climb this fucking wall or what?
I'm trying to remember the spider spell, but I don't think I can use it on myself.
Is it a touch spell?
Yes, it is.
You can touch yourself.
Okay.
You may touch yourself.
I'll allow you to touch yourself, Fenric.
So Fenric's magic is activated by just viciously masturbating?
He did go, ugh. I heard that. He's like, ugh. Just be sure to spit in your hand first. Or bareback it, whichever. You only got a greedy ass goblin watching you at this point.
We're all for the money.
Well, I'll give it a shot, but no promises. If anything, go get Yori or Giovanni, and I'll cast the spider climb spell. Yeah, spell, and proceed to try climbing up.
Alright, so you cast the spell, and how far can you climb? What's your climbing distance?
See, I gain the climbing speed equal to my walking speed, so 30 feet, 25 feet.
Okay, so you can climb up the wall 25 feet.
And
Tenley,
the duration.
how long is your rope?
50 feet.
So there's 5 feet unaccounted for.
Well, for the duration, it's a concentration spell, and that lasts up to an hour.
Oh, okay. So then, yeah, you essentially could climb out of the hole yourself. Given your walking speed, it'd take you a bit, but you could do it. So as you're climbing up, you see, well, you don't see, but Yori and Giovanni are now in the same chamber as you two.
Do either of you fine gentlemen have a rope?
Oh, I've got a rope on me, and he'll kind of unclasp like a length of rope from his little backpack that he has on and toss it to Tenley.
Jesus. Come on, Goblin, what's wrong with your fucking rope?
It's only 50 feet. I don't think it'll reach.
Reach what? I mean, fucking... Geez, you're begging for money and now you're begging for fucking rope. What are you gonna do? Hang one of us and steal our money? I mean, what the fuck?
And now I'm begging you to shut the fuck up and help me tie these ropes together.
I ain't tying shit. I'm not allowed to mix. I'm not allowed to mix threads. It's against my religion. Sorry.
I proceed to tie in the rope together, mumbling under my breath, "A greasy, stupid son of a bitch, gabagoo."
As you tie the ropes together, Fenric, you see this rope go down a little bit further. Do you grab onto it or do you continue to climb up?
I'll climb up a little bit further and then grab the rope.
All right. I need you, Tenley, to roll a strength check. And Yori, what are you doing?
I'm kind of floating over and seeing what he's pulling up.
Okay. So you go over and you see Tenley grabbing on this rope fairly tightly, and it's kind of hard to see what. Wait, do you have dark vision?
Shit, do I? I don't know. I don't think gnomes or halflings have dark vision, do they?
Oh, I don't know, to be honest with you.
What kind of gnomes?
Sorry, yeah.
Oh, halfling?
Can I just tell him, like,
help
me pull this rope? I'm trying to help Fenric get up.
All right, yeah. So what Yori will do is he'll like set himself down on the ground and then use his big ass mage hand to pull the rope.
Oh, okay. So
like a tow truck.
Roll a strength check at advantage.
All right.
Because I only think the hand can. Well, no, Tenley has to roll the strength check at advantage. I think the hand can only carry like 5 or 10 pounds.
Oh yeah, that's true. It's 10 pounds.
Yeah.
I rolled a 15.
Okay. And what'd you roll, Tenley?
Just a sec here. Strength?
Yeah, just a straight up strength check.
Oh, I see, okay. Ability check or saving throw? Ability check, right?
Ability check, yeah.
You go check.
At advantage, did you say?
At advantage. So yeah, you'll roll it twice, take the highest.
14.
There's a plus in there, I'm sure. Nope, just a straight. Nope, just straight 14. So you plant your feet. This mage hand is helping you, and as you plant your feet, you pull up, and you are just slowly pulling Fenric up. Fenric, are you gonna help, or are you just kind of, walking up the, or not walking? You just hanging there, or you helping by walking up the wall?
I'll use since I still have the effect of this spell. I'll use my feet to help
Okay. So
push
after,
myself.
I yell out, "Hey, Giovanni, are you gonna do anything to help?"
no, I'm praying over here. I don't touch rope that's mixed twine. Sorry. It's a religious thing. You wouldn't understand. So it takes you guys a little bit, but eventually Fenric is now out of the hole. He's pretty scuffed up, but he is alive. He's bleeding and from somewhere on his head. Thick hair.
My big mage hand will scoop me back up, and I'll float over to him and be like, "What happened?"
I was curious if I could cross this this hole here by jumping, so I don't have to use my spells, at least the limited ones that I know. And as you see, it did not go well. I blame the ground because I tripped on a rock.
I'll kind of just put my hand on him and whistle a tune, and I'll cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
Okay.
So that's 2d8 plus 4. 6. So that's a total of 12 hit points healed.
Yeah, Fenric, you feel the healing touch of Yori. You're still pretty banged up, but feel a little bit of your vitality return.
That's much appreciated. That eases the pain.
Can't have you falling down on the job now, can we? He says with a smile.
I suppose not, my friend.
So wait a minute. There's a fucking hole in the ground, and you decide, hey, I'm gonna fucking jump it.
Well, I've never been the brightest. I know magic, but I'm not the brightest.
There's, I don't know. We found the hole, but it was above us. You find a hole and it's below you, and you jump in it? Jeez. And he walks over to you. I'm not gonna click on him and move him over there, but he walks over to you and casts Cure Wounds as well. Let me roll for it. That was the wrong one. Alright, you get yourself a whole 14 health points.
Wait.
There, now, be sure to...
I'm glad we could get you out of there, Fenric.
Be sure to thank the cop and the god, and he pulls out his little box for, donations for his church or his religion. And he gives it a shake and looks at you and kind of, lowers his head and raising his eyebrows. The cop and the god's a good god, is he not?
I don't know this carpenter god, but here's 2 gold pieces.
Oh, I see that you really broke the bank for my god. I'll remember that.
One more thing.
Well, what's that?
Here, your money goblin. Well, not for you, Giovanni. Oh. The money goblin. I'll pull 5 gold coins out of my pouch. Now, you helped me, which is much appreciated. So here's 5 gold pieces. Since I know you like money so much.
Much appreciated. Oh, I did think that I was entitled to half, but I guess we'll keep getting it piece by piece.
Well, you guys are standing there. So, We're gonna go back the way we came, or are we gonna go further in this cave and see what all this leads to?
You lads are overthinking this, and then Yori will just kind of use his mage hand to float over the hole, set himself down on the other side of it, let the hand go back and wait for one of them to step onto it.
Okay, you guys see Yori the rat get carried across the pit effortlessly, and the hand just kind of gently places him down and floats across and waits for one of you guys to step on it, it seems.
I go around.
Can you go around? Oh, I guess you can. I didn't block that off very well.
No.
So you see, you guys are watching Tenley scoot across this tiny little fucking ledge that he somehow found. Must be his perceptive eyes always looking for gold. And
Stuck on it.
And yeah, he gets across with fucking ease.
Stuck on the ledge.
Giovanni jumps on the hand and goes across. Oh wow, that was like like having gabagool on a warm summer morning. Hey yo.
How do I get off the ledge?
I told you that it wasn't supposed to be a thing that you climb or walk on.
Fuck.
He's just in the
Oh.
fucking...
Yeah. He walked so close to the edge, he became the wall.
Right? Jesus. Here, I'll place you down there, Tenley. Here, you're on the other side. Like I said, I thought I closed that thing off good enough, but apparently not. Alright,
goodness.
Can you control that? Okay, good. Alright. It's all up to you now, Fenric.
I'm gonna climb onto the hand, but I'm not gonna sit on it. I'm gonna lay flat and just kind of wrap my arms and legs around it.
Around its like large finger.
Yeah.
Sounds like you're fucking it.
And as you do that, you float across and are gently placed down. And Yori, your hand scoops you back up, and now you guys are across the chasm. Almost claimed fucking Fenric's life.
But it would have been my fault this time.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Would have been your fault. I mean, you failed 2 fucking rolls, but now you guys are walking down this path.
Ooh. What's that down there?
And you guys
See a
walk down the path, and might have an issue.
What?
Oh, okay. So, let's get you guys over here. Okay. Just had to read a message real quick. Alright, get Giovanni over here. And as you guys enter in this large room, you see a huge pile of money, gold, jewels. You see a few skeletons around this pile, but this, I mean, just absolute mountains of fucking money.
Oh, that did it for me.
Yori will float over to Tenley and put his hand on his chest and be like, "Wait, hold on a second." And I'm going to cast Detect Magic.
Alright, cast Detect Magic.
I want to see if there's anything, like, if there's any magical traps around the loot, or if it's like an illusion or anything like that.
Okay.
12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12.
So, as you cast this spell, you look around and you see the skeletons just kind of on the perimeter of this horde, if you will. Yet, every coin that you see and every jewel that is in front of you is absolutely real. There is no discernible traps that you can see on this pile of loot. This
Are these
pile...
skeletons moving at all?
No, skeletons are just there, existing. However, you do see that the pile of loot is in a fairly deep, you say about 2 feet deep of water, and they're still are higher than the water itself, so it's safe to say that they are in the water and probably even more gold than any of you have ever seen in your lives. But yeah, as far as that goes, yeah, there's nothing there. It's all as it seems.
Okay. Yuri will take his hand off Tenley and he'll just kind of smile and say, "Looks like we're rich, lads. Go nuts."
Hmm.
You guys... Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
I'm moaning and moaning. Oh, yes, oh. And filling my, let's see what I have to carry this stuff. Empty out my bag of ball bearings and start filling that up.
You fill that bag of ball bearings up with it to the brim with gold, and it's at the point you can't close it.
Okay, and my backpack.
You scoop your backpack into the gold, and you're carrying more gold than you have ever owned in your entire life, and yet it seems like this gold is not... it doesn't even seem like you put a dent into this amount of treasure.
Fill all my pockets.
Still, you've got quite a bit of gold on you, but there is a shit ton there.
I am going to unscrew the top of my wineskin and drink some of the wine, and then pour the rest of it out and try and fill it up with like little gold pieces and gems.
Okay. So,
who needs wine when you can be drunk off of gold?
As you guys are just filling your pockets, Fenric, what are you doing?
While y'all boys are doing that, I want to look around the room.
All right.
Since this is seems to be a treasury, maybe I can find something to read.
So you look
before
around.
before you go. Here, hold on. Let me give you something. I hand him one piece of gold and call him you cheap fucking bastard.
He hands you 1 gold, and you get back to looking around the cave for anything interesting. Aside from the skeletons, there's not really much to see, but as you turn the corner of the gems, you see a stone throne that is seated there with a skeleton, and I want you to roll an investigation check.
Investigation. Just when I had another one. Where the fuck did he go? Oh well. Yeet. 30.
Fuck. So, you're investigating this chamber. It's a very large chamber, and you see the stone throne, and as you get closer to the stone throne, you see old dried blood that is puddled up on the seat, and it's old. It's almost black at this point. And you look up along the wall, and you see what appears to be a werewolf. It's been nailed somehow, some way to the wall. And he has this symbol, or it has this symbol, which appears to have been carved into its body, of a circle with a line through it.
Well, this is a very strange thing indeed.
Oh, and I also forgot to mention, you see the large fucking hole above the hoard of gold and gems. We're talking a gigantic hole. Everybody's just stuffing their pockets, by the way, except Giovanni, who's, making sure to put money into the alms box.
Hey guys, I think I found the monster that's been killing the villagers. A little concerning, though.
Yori'll kind of look up and put his wineskin away and float over and say, "What you mean?"
For, I guess, a simple way of describing it, it looks like it's been crucified to the wall.
Did somebody say fucking crucified? Nah. And you see Giovanni run over there. Oh god, no, that's it's not the carpenter god, that's just some fucking creature. I think he may be Greek. Look how hairy he is.
I decide to go investigate the bones and see if there's a man, a woman, and a child.
A man, a woman, and a child? Oh, okay, I get what you're saying now. Roll investigation.
Can he even walk over there with like the half ton of gold he stuffed in his pockets?
He doesn't have enough gold to. There's not enough room to fucking stick a bunch of gold. He can still walk. He's lucky that money doesn't have a fucking weight in this game.
Oh yeah, without a damn doubt.
You just hear this man fucking as he walks over.
As I walk over, you see my pockets like swinging from side to side with all the fucking gold that's stuffed in them.
He's walking with a wide step, and as he's trying to keep his fucking pants around his waist.
I came like 3 times. Ooh, I got a 9. What's my investigation bonus?
Yeah.
Plus 10, so I got a 19.
Is that a 9? I thought it was a 6. Yeah, it's a 16. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, okay, so you're looking over the bones, and it's hard to tell which ones are male or which ones are female. There are no small skeletons, though, but would make sense as to why there was no small skeleton, because you do remember that the 3 victims, the ones that were killed, their bodies were actually recovered and, buried or cremated. So the skeletons that are here, there's 9 of them. And it appears as though each of them has been killed by some kind of blade, whether that's a small blade or a large blade, it's hard to tell. But they've all been killed in very similar ways. That the wound is on the same side, and it's just below the breastbone.
That lines up with what we were told about the murders, right?
It does, but like I said, the original 3 were actually captured. These 9 are the missing people, from what you guys can surmise.
They must be the adventurers.
I'd say so.
We need to bring these. We need to bring at least one of these bodies back for proof as well as the werewolf.
That'd be a good idea, but I want to take a closer look at this throne.
Hey, you look at this throne. What are you looking for?
Anything that might stand out about it, like any messages, and the skeleton, if it bears the same marks.
Seems like this
did I say
werewolf had
there
a
was
god awful.
I mean,
Seems like this
you
werewolf
did
had a
say
god awful case of hemorrhoids. I've had them before. Oh man, look at all that blood.
Yeah, I thought I just said the blood in the thing. It was old, but there was. I don't know if I said it. I didn't think I said there was a skeleton in the on the throne.
I mean, I see a skeleton on the
Yeah,
throne.
that's just the piece. That's I
Oh.
couldn't. Yeah, I couldn't get
Oh,
rid of
well,
that. Yeah.
never mind. Chalk it up to the brain damage then.
I think I see a skeleton. Oh, you do. It's just the token piece. My bad. But yeah, the throne looks like it was made by by potentially a stonemason. The intricacies in the details are absolutely just stunning. It's kind of out of place, to be honest with you, in this cave system.
Do I find like any branding on it? Like who made it? Since it's a throne?
Not that you could see now.
DM.
Yes.
While Fenric is kind of inspecting the throne, can I float over into that room on the east side?
Sure. So you guys have molested this gold pile enough, and you, Yori, float into this cave off to the east, and you see what appears to be a map on a table, a disheveled, possibly broken down bed, and a tub full of water.
I'm gonna go over and look at the map, see what I can glean from that.
Okay. So you go over to the map and investigate it, and it's just a world map. A map of the known world. Nothing too wild. There's a couple of pins on the main town of Nephilim. It's the main town of Adiramon, Nephilim, and the second pin is on the town of Cold Mala. Aside from that, not much to glean from it. Appears as though those were 2 points of interest to whoever owned this room.
Okay. I'm gonna roll up the map and put it in my backpack.
Okay, you roll it up and put it in your backpack, and what are you gonna do?
I guess I'll go over and look at the bed.
All right, you float over and you look at the bed, and the bed is it's a large bed, size of what could be just a normal human, maybe a bit bigger. Very comfortable looking, but it is busted up. Looks like parts of it are missing. Possibly were used by the kobolds that were here. These don't look, or the bed doesn't look like it has been moved in months, though. The bed was placed here, and that's where the bed stayed.
Is there anything under the bed?
No, there's nothing under the bed. Just just thick layer of dirt.
And the water, is that just like a tub for like washing or something? Like,
Yeah.
what can I get from that?
You could get filthy water. It looks like whatever took a bath in it. It's got mildew. It's got algae buildup. It looks like it hasn't been used for quite some time. Whatever used it last is most likely the last thing that used it. Kobolds don't need to bathe.
All right, I'll head back out.
Okay. And what are you doing, Tenley?
Continuing to come in my pants. And I just repeat. So how are we gonna get these one of these bodies out of here and that werewolf out of here? We have to prove to the townspeople that we've completed the job.
Oh,
Completed what
Oh.
fucking
There's still
job?
more gold to be had.
Completed what fucking job? We came here, there's a fucking a shit ton of dead bodies that we can't fucking identify, and who killed the fucking the werewolf?
Beats me, but they did our job for us.
Yeah, well, who made that big ass hole above us?
I was gonna say, if something managed to kill this thing that was slaughtering all the townsfolk and adventuring parties that came through here, whatever did it's a much bigger threat. Can't exactly leave these people to fend for themselves against whatever it is.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cause
Oy vey.
I don't know, the amount of gold that was put here. It's a lot of fucking gold. Not to mention these jewels. These jewels are not easy to come by.
Honestly, it seems like something a dragon would hoard.
I'm sorry, you cut out. What'd you say?
It seems like something a dragon would hoard. I don't know how much kobolds would be able to carry. It seems like more than they'd be able to accumulate.
Yeah, see, I was thinking the same fucking thing. That this, could be the hold of a dragon. And if that's the case, I mean, I'd fucking put it down.
Hmm.
But who am I, you know? But
Well-
then again, what dragon fucking sticks a werewolf up on the wall as fucking decor?
Right, and besides which way, even if it was a dragon, townsfolk would have reported seeing that.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. But I don't
Judging
know.
by the symbol on this werewolf's chest, I think the dragon works for the DMV.
Roll a history check, Tenley. Or actually, everybody roll a history check.
Oh, all right.
That's a 12 for me.
Okay.
What's my?
Oh, I got a
Oh.
nat 20.
Oh,
Oh, it ran out of you. Oh, hang on. That's a 6. I rolled a 12.
Okay. So Tenley, as you're looking upon the werewolf and you see this hoard of money, you just keep focusing on that werewolf. Your eyes going back and forth, and you see the symbol of the circle with the line through it on the body of the werewolf, and you've seen that symbol before. But you just keep going back to the money and trying to put the symbol out of your mind, because as far as you know and as far as you care, that's it. The mission's done. But that symbol, you've seen it before. And you've seen it in the old man's house. But that money, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of fucking money.
I don't say shit.
Oh, you keep that information to yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah,
Guys, I really think the job's done here. I mean, if we collect these bodies and get back, we can get our reward and get home.
That'd be true. And
I really like the idea
I
of
grab the body of one of the adventurers and start filling it up with jewels and diamonds. Or jewels, or whatever they call it.
alright, you see Tenley just shoving gold and jewels inside this skull. Yeah, I mean, I guess. I don't know. I guess a job well done. I guess we better get that body down, huh?
yeah. And just as like a quick little thing, I'd like to take the coin that Tenley gave me and toss it into the water. He's like, I like the tiny splash.
Giovanni walks up. Yeah, you like that splash, don't you? All right, let's try to get this corpse down, cause apparently somebody did our job for us. Thank the carpenter god. He always delivers. Giovanni pulls out a rope, fashions it into somewhat of a lasso, and throws it onto the head of the werewolf. All right, so you want to try to pull him off this as well, or you want to climb up there like a spider, huh? Almost like a Spider-Man. Ho!
I mean, either option works. I mean, I would like to not get hurt again. So, I'll help you try and pull it off the wall.
Yeah, that's right. Help me pull it out. Ah! And Giovanni pulls as hard as he can, and the body of the werewolf, you just hear this wet, just meat being pulled over the nails as he falls to the floor with a wet thud, almost like a bag of wet cement.
Ooh. Now that'd be concerning. Cause, I think that means he ain't been dead very long.
Oh no, the sound. I don't like that sound either. But who cares, right? I mean, he's fucking dead. We bagged the motherfucker, right?
I don't know,
job well
lad.
done.
Something about this just don't sit right with me.
Yeah, well, you know a lot about sitting though, huh? Look, jokes aside though, let's get this guy, this werewolf, up and out of here. You mind if he rides with you? He kind of fucking stinks.
I think he's a little too heavy to ride with me.
Oh dear God. So I guess we're gonna just drag him out of here.
I guess so. I would like to take one tooth from it though, because the tooth of a werewolf, if this is a werewolf or just some sort of mythical creature, sounds cool.
Do what you want. I mean, it does. He's not gonna fucking need it. I mean, what's he gonna do? Hell, you know. And Giovanni grabs the arm of this creature and then drops it immediately.
What happened there, Giovanni?
It feels like I'm picking up a bag of soft, mushy sand. Like, there's no fucking bones. What bones are there? Fucking destroyed, absolutely pulverized.
Would you mean like it's been stuffed with sting?
No, like the bones in his arm are fucking gone. He flips over the werewolf and stabs into it in the chest area, in the breastbone, and you just see how easily the knife goes in. Guys,
He's got no bones.
Yeah, I don't think he's got any fucking bones.
It'd be a lot lighter and easier to carry.
You ever carry dead weight? Huh, Tenley? It ain't fucking easy. Jesus, speaking of dead weight, god damn that goblin. Fucking dead weight. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, who put an arrow through all these fucking kobolds?
I wasn't there, I didn't see it, so I don't know. It's fake news.
Certainly not you, Richard Gere's hamster.
Hey, you leave my father Richard out of this, okay?
DM.
Yeah.
Can I make some sort of roll to be kind of suss out like how or why this thing wouldn't have any bones?
You can make a medical check. Would that be medical check?
Medicine check. That's a 19.
Okay, so you begin feeling on this creature, and there's muscle, there's blood, there's skin, there's fur, but there's no bones, and the only reason there would be no bones with no wounds is by magical means only. Now, you could roll a history check or you could roll an arcana check from this.
I'm gonna roll Arcana then.
Okay.
That's a total of 22.
You know of one spell that could, in a sense, remove somebody's bones without removing them physically. And that's the spell, you forget the name, but you've heard of a spell that can turn bones to jelly at just a touch.
Well, whatever killed this thing is a powerful magical user. There's a spell that can essentially disintegrate bones, but only a high-level mage would probably know how to do something like that.
Oh.
Fantastic. Let's get these bodies out of here.
I find it funny, even though I'm not very bright. I still think books and mages are very, very well together. Wait. No. I'm curious how the mayor got his book collection.
Didn't he say it was from his son's or his grandson's books?
Oh yeah. You did say his grandson's book.
Yeah, that's the kid that died, right? The one that was tore up in his bed or some shit?
I don't think he was torn up in his bed. I'm pretty sure he was kidnapped. And then
Taken right out the window.
yeah.
The blood trail that led to the cave was fresh, too. I don't know how this thing could wind up with no bones in only a few days.
Are we even sure that the blood trail was leading to the cave and not away from the cave? Did we ever discern that?
That's actually a good point. We didn't even think about checking that, as far as I know.
I grabbed the body that I filled up with gold and start dragging it towards the entrance of the cave.
I don't know how you managed to fill a skeleton,
with
gold and jewels, but somehow,
I thought it was a body. How did we know it was stabbed if it's just a skeleton?
Because the bones show a stab wound from either a large blade or a small blade. It's hard to tell, but they all have the same stab in the same area. Like the bones were damaged, not the bodies, because there is no bodies, because they've been picked clean, most likely by the kobolds.
Well, I could at least get some gold in the skull.
Yeah. That's what I thought you were doing. Not.
Yeah.
You know what? No. Roll a sleight of hand check for me.
Do I have a blanket? Okay.
Yeah, roll a sleight of hand check for me, please.
Okay, just a sec here. Damn, I wish I had a blanket. All right, sleight of hand. Oh, I got a plus 12 on this.
That's a 9.
9 plus 12, 21.
Somehow, some way, you have made it to where each coin and each jewel is laying perfectly on this fucking skeleton, that you have amassed almost a small fortune just in this fucking skeleton alone. I don't know how you've done it, but you've done it. So yeah, you are dragging a skeleton through this cave full of fucking gold and jewels, and yet you still have not done much in the way of denting this hoard that is still in this cave.
Well, here's to a job well done, fellas. We're gonna have to figure out how to come back and get all the rest of this treasure. And I proceed to dragging the skeleton.
Just out of curiosity, Mr. Tenley,
Yes?
that symbol, do you know anything about it?
What symbol?
The symbol was on
Well,
right, DM?
Yeah, the symbol that's on the body?
Or yeah, on the body. And I'll just kind of like gesture to the body. Like where the symbol is.
Oh, I thought it looked like something from the DMV, but I don't know. When I took a closer look, it doesn't really look familiar to me.
Do I believe him? DM?
You can roll an insight.
Okay. Uh, 22.
Nah, you don't believe him.
Well, at this point, knowing from experience that he's not going to tell me the truth no matter how much I press him, I just kind of sigh and like follow behind everybody, but I just have this weird feeling in my gut that something's not adding up.
Hey, money goblin. I'll give you half of what I get from this pile if you come out with it. If you know something.
Yeah, one jewel at a time, right? You cheap son of a bitch. And I keep dragging the
Nay, all at once.
buddy.
So,
And
No,
here,
you
you guys, I'm almost out of here.
so as
No.
you guys are standing in the main chamber, you see Tenley just walking away, dragging this corpse, or well, this skeleton full of jewels and money. It seems as though you can't appeal to his sense of greed in this moment.
DM, I would like to cast Detect Thoughts on Tenley.
Ooh, what's the he's got to roll against something, doesn't he?
Yeah, Wisdom 16 save. But even if he saves against that, I can still read his surface level thoughts.
Mm.
But if he fails the Wisdom save, I can dive deeper.
Okay, so roll a that wisdom save. Tenley.
Okay.
Because those surface thoughts are just going to be all you're going to hear is like a Mr. Krabs money, 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 money.
What was it again? Wisdom?
Yeah, wisdom saving throw.
Why don't? Oh, there it is. Got it. Fuck. 11.
That's all you got was an 11? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's all you got was an 11. Does he succeed?
No, he fails.
All right. So, as you're probing into his mind, he's, of course, surface level, he's thinking of money. And as you probe deeper, you hear, huh, that's what that symbol is. Oh, old man. Not my problem. I got what I came for.
All right. I'm gonna. And Giovanni's carrying the werewolf, right?
Yeah, Giovanni is currently carrying the werewolf with Fenric.
I'll kind of float beside Giovanni and I'll kind of whisper to him, "Come with me to the old man's house with that body. He's got some explaining to do."
I mean, you got some explaining to do too. What are we doing with the body and the old man? I mean, you into some freaky shit?
That symbol that was carved in the werewolf was in the old man's house too. Somehow he's related.
Shit. Well, he ain't moved. So, but yeah, I get you. We'll do that. We telling Fenrir. How the hell did you find this out?
I used a spell on Tenley.
That rat bastard knew, didn't he?
He knew.
That son of a bitch. That greedy motherfucker. We telling Fenric or we keeping
I'll
him
talk
in the
to him.
dark? Alright.
I'll kind of float over to Fenric too, and I'll kind of just in hushed whispers explain the situation to him. And I'll be like, "Are you in?"
Oh, wait, that's quite the connection there. You know what? Tag me along. 3 is better than 2.
I appreciate it.
As you guys are formulating this plan, you guys walk through the cave, and you can still hear Tenley barely ahead of you, walking in each step. You just hear shh, 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 shh. And as you guys leave the cave, we are going to take a quick break.
All right.
You guys are out of the cave. Like I said, we are taking a quick break.